Libra, welcome to your August 2024 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle, and this is for my Libra Sun and Libra Rising. Libra, I'm not going to lie, I haven't been able to do your readings for the last 2 to 3 months because of the heavy energy that's been around you. Now, for a lot of you, this is no surprise, because I feel like my Librans out there have been really doing it tough. Now, you can handle it. You've been through a lot in your life. You have great perspective when it comes to challenges in your life, because you're gifted with the ability to look outside of yourself when it comes to the challenges that you're facing. You always see that there is somebody else doing it tough. Okay. But here's the thing, Libra, in August, I feel that you're meant to put all that to one side, the energy that you give to others, and give to yourself. Because there's something important that's coming up for you in August. I feel it's a challenge to make a decision about the future direction of everything in your life. I think it's that major. It could be where you live, the type of job that you have, the type of relationships that you have, even your relationship with money is tied to this. Now, in the past, I do feel that you've been a tower of strength for other people, but underneath it, there has been a vulnerability to you, something that you've been dealing with privately. I'm not going to go into that energy too much because you know what it is, and it is going into the past now, because I feel in August something is coming to a culmination, something that you've avoided for a while. There is going to be something that is a consequence to something that happened in the past. Now, this is a general reading meant for a lot of people, so it could literally be anything, but I'm getting for a lot of you this is financially related. And it could have to do with a large corporation, a deal that fell through. It may even have to do with monies owed, government entities, that kind of thing. So that's being sorted out. Some of you are getting advice from possibly a lawyer or an accountant, somebody who knows more about the situation than you do. And I feel that that person will be helpful to you, not detrimental at all. So there'll be somebody who is important in helping you sort this out. Now, it may not even be a friend or a family member. It could be somebody, an external party, somebody that has no skin in the game, is helping you find a solution through this. And I feel that this will happen. There will be a solution in August. And while it might even be a harsh solution for some of you Librans, at least it'll be off the radar. It will be done and dusted, and you'll be able to go on to the next thing in your life. So you've had to hold back, you've had to sacrifice for a little while here, Libra, but not for too much longer, because I feel once you get this thing sorted, whatever that is, the challenge that you've been kind of avoiding, once that's faced and sorted, I get the latter half of this year, you'll have the time, the energy, the motivation, the money, the will to go after something else. Now, the seeds are there, the seeds are already planted. So I think you know what this other thing is. You do. Now, you may even feel like, gosh, have I lost that opportunity? I've had to deal with this other thing that was pretty major in my life. I had to sort things out financially. I had to sort things out with my work. Some of you could have been dealing with a bad bust up, whether it was work related or relationship related, where there was money and the exchange of money that was didn't go in your favor. I feel like this is a new seed. This Ace of Pentacles is a new seed that you've planted. An idea, something that you have in your mind already. I feel it's already there. The seed's planted. This is a path of growth. It's a path of growth for you. It's seed born out of a muddy experience, a difficult experience. So something good has occurred as a result of this something you've perceived as an injustice, something you've perceived as a betrayal, something you've perceived as wrong, something that you felt was out of your control. Whatever that situation was, there is something good that is coming of it, and it's this new opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. Now, it's coming in fast. The energy for you is speed. So where there has been holding back, where there has been this very strong resistance to you, Libra, in terms of change and bringing about change in your life, making an important decision, doing the thing that you know you've been avoiding. Your advice here with the Eight of Wands is to get it started. The seed's been planted. Now's the time to make the effort. Put in the work that's required to keep the momentum going with this new experience, whatever it is. Could be a new job, it could be a new relationship, but whatever it is, money's attached to it. Financial prosperity. Because I feel that in the past there's been challenges when it comes to keeping your finances stable. Now, Libra, you're a pretty stable person when it comes to your emotions. You don't let your emotions get out from under you. You are someone who thinks before you act, just generally. When you haven't done that, you know you've gotten yourself into a bit of trouble, so you've learned to take it slow, you've learned to think things through. But you've also learned that when an opportunity arises, you can't wait too long on it, otherwise you know, potentially it could go to somebody else. So while I see that in the past finances have been a struggle for you, in the future I see the path ahead for you being very clear when it comes to finances. It's very stable. Is it wealthy? Yeah, I feel that wealth is attached to this. But it's more than wealth, though, because wealth is fickle. It can come and go. But this feels very stable. It feels like a very harmonious energy when it comes to your finances in the future. Whereas in the past, I feel like that's been the main source of a struggle for you. In the future, it will be less so. Less of a struggle for you. Now, for some of you, and this won't be for all of you, I am getting a message that there has been somebody in your life who has been a drain financially. Now, I'm not talking about family or family member like a child or anything like that. This is somebody who isn't a blood relation to you. So whoever that was, it might have been somebody that you helped out, somebody that you were dating, somebody who just came into your life for a brief moment. I feel like there was some manipulation there. It was somebody who you came to not trust. It could have even been somebody who stole from you, Libra. I really hope that that's not the case. Maybe you thought this person was in love with you. Or I'm getting like a catfish situation or a scam or something along those lines. Whoever this person was, I feel that it was all about money for this person, and there wasn't a whole lot of depth there. It was very superficial, and I do get for some Libra that this person wasn't who they made themselves out to be. Not so great. I'm getting an earth sign. It could have been a Capricorn, it could have been a Taurus, or it could have even been a Virgo. And I apologize for my hair, guys. Gosh, it's very hot here. I'm in France, and it's very, the humidity is kind of really messing with me. But anyway, it's not about my hair. Libra. There's hope all throughout August. Comfort, better sleeping. Once you've made this choice, once you've made this decision, like, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing that I know. I've been struggling to make that decision, but once I make it, I can sleep easy because I've made the decision. I'm no longer worrying about what choice to make, right? I'm no longer unsure. I'm sure. So I'm going to make the choice and I'm going to stick to it. And now I can rest easy at night knowing that the path ahead for me is stable. Because for a lot of my Librans, I'm getting a sense here that you really are desiring a grounding energy at the moment. Possibly because so much of the outside world feels to you quite frenetic, chaotic, dramatic in nature. You're wanting that safety. And for a lot of you, you're wanting it with a person. And I think for a lot of you, you know who this person is. I get a soulmate energy around you. Could be fire sign, that could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but it doesn't have to be. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. I've got the energy around you being attracted to somebody here, which you were a bit unsure about for a while, possibly because you were still dealing with this person here, this earth sign who seemed to be all about the money. I'm getting like an unrequited love situation here. Maybe this person loved you, Libra, but you didn't love them back, or vice versa. It could have been the other way around, but I am getting like there has been delays, interference when it comes to a soulmate relationship, but that's future energy. I feel with that person at the moment. You're still dealing with the consequences of some past mishaps or mistakes. Everybody makes them when it comes to money. Now, for some of you, you made a mistake with this person, male or female again. Try not to beat yourself up or blame yourself for that situation. You know, you have a good heart. And sometimes Libra people have taken advantage of that big heart. Now, you don't wear it on your sleeve, but you have one. You have a big heart there, and whatever you gave to this person, you did it with a sense of really wishing them the best, hoping that they would get better, or hoping that you would help them out in some. Yeah, there's something here where I'm getting this person kind of scammed you for money under the guise of love. Ooh, not great. Now, as a result of that situation, of course, you've probably feared it happening again, and so you've built a boundary. You know, you've learned to, as I said earlier, take it a bit, not rush into things. Take your time, research, get to know people, ask the questions, so that you don't run into this situation again with these fake types of people that are just after money, whether they're a scammer or a gold digger or whoever that person was there. I feel that they're going out of your life here now, Libra. I feel that there's regrets over past mistakes or past decisions that you now feel are a mistake. But the thing is, you're starting fresh. There's an energy here of the first steps. The first steps, making the first steps on this new journey of yours. You're a warrior, you're a fighter. You've had to deal with an awful lot that you've hidden, by the way, that you haven't, blurted it out to everybody that you know about everything that's going on in your life. A lot of people would be shocked to know the level of toxicity, the level of challenge that you've had in your life over the last few years, because they've always seen you as that tower of strength. So they'd be shocked to know just what you've been dealing with. But the thing is, you've always been very resistant to asking for help, and that's understandable, Libra. But I think that you're going to find somebody on your level intellectually, somebody on your level here who you're going to find it easy to speak about things with. This is somebody who's open, receptive, friendly, outgoing, someone that you're magnetically drawn to. You already know who this is. I feel it's like a friend. Could possibly lead to more down the track, but at the moment I'm just seeing friendship energy. And I feel that there is going to be conversations between you and this person coming up in the latter half of August, possibly really late August, maybe even early September. I do feel that you're going to talk to this person. But again, I'm getting an energy of delay. Now, I think that you connect with this person because of their outlook. They're a very positive person. They are a child of nature. This person is an adventurous sort with that Page of Wands. Could be a little bit younger than you here, Libra. I think that you're going to be very drawn to this person's mystique. There's a lot of childlike energy to this person. They may be young, or they may just look young for their age. And this person, I feel, is somebody that you're going to be very, very drawn to with that High Priestess energy. They could, of course, work in the occult, or they could work in spirituality, and it's happy energy, but it's like the happiness starts small. It's like this small kernel of happiness that's growing within you here, Libra, and every time that you talk to this person, it just brightens your day. This person is somebody who does that. I feel that they are a bright light energy when it comes to people who are going through dark times. That's one of this person's superpowers, is to make people feel better in times of difficulty. Now, for some of you, of course, this could be a relative of yours, a child. That's just for some of my Librans, won't be for all of you. For others, and the majority of you, I feel that this could be a friend, possibly a love interest, possibly down the track. Yeah, remember, this is the seed. And the seed takes a little while to grow. You don't plant that seed and then the next day it's a full-grown tree. So there's a bit of patience here required. But it's all positive. I feel like these days of struggle, these days of how am I going to put food on the table, these days of feeling lonely, like life has passed you by, feeling like are you ever going to be on top of things when it comes to your stability in life? And I'm not talking about mental stability here, I'm talking about your core, where you draw your strength from. And I think in the past you've drawn your strength from being independent, doing things for yourself. For a lot of you, you grew up quite lonely. For a lot of you, you grew up away from parents. You may have been fostered out, or you may have attended a school away from home. So you were kind of forced to be independent, which is a good thing, but I think what you've been missing in your life is that strong sense of family. And you probably thought, you know what, that's never going to happen for me. But it is. It is, Libra, and I feel that the seed is already there of a future stable place for you. A place of grounding. A place of safety. A safe place to open up, to speak, to be yourself. That's why I see this friendship. And it seems to be happening quite fast. And Libra, one way you'll know this person is just the way they make you feel. And again, I get this sense of peaceful sleeping. Now, you're going to be attracted to this person, absolutely, and they're going to be a lot of fun. But there's also safety attached to this, Libra, and I think that's what you like. And the safety of knowing that you have someone who's got your back, that'll be your defense when times are tough, because you've had to deal with everything on your own, I think, for a long period of time. Libra, you have, let's see, other messages for you guys. Oh, I've already done Aquarius Ladybug, so please do check that out. It'll be under my live tab. So I've already done Aquarius. But let's take a look at Libra here, because I've been very resistant to putting Libra up, mainly because of that harsh energy. But that energy's changing. It's lessening in August, because I think you're getting whatever you needed to do that you were avoiding, the decision that had to be made, whatever you've been holding on to there. And when it comes to making this choice, I feel that you've reached a point where, you know what, it's too much. I need to reach out, get some help from a lawyer, from an accountant, whatever it is, from a trusted family member, and an older friend, someone who's wiser than you, someone who knows what they're talking about, and unburden myself a little bit, because you've been holding that burden within, and it's a tough one. So telling the truth, being direct and honest where you need assistance will give you good results, and I think that you'll be able to work out whatever that was that you've been struggling with. So I feel it's something to do with finances. Yeah, look at that. A reason to get excited, something that's going to make you feel thrilled, give you your mojo back, make you feel enthusiastic. Yeah, something new. I think you just need something new. Libra, you do something to look forward to. Because all of this negativity stuff that's been happening here in the past, where you've been very, you've needed to deal with it. I mean, we can't just walk around with our eyes closed and not deal with our financial issues. But the thing is, you've done that. You've done that. And on the other side of making that choice is freedom. So for some of you, you've decided to, I'll give you some examples. In my own life, last year I struggled with making a huge decision to sell a house that I loved, that had a beautiful garden that I cherished, and the things that I was holding on to, my old life, signs of my old life that was long gone, by the way, holding on to that for years, and it was draining me financially, mentally, physically, keeping that all up. And it took me a couple of years to be able to reach a place of strength so I could finally release all those things, sell up, get rid of things, give to charity, everything. Basically everything that I had, I kept some things. But you know what? On the other side of that decision to let all that go, that past life, was a new opportunity for me, which has led me to travel. Right now I'm in Corsica, and I'm in the middle of kind of going around the world, exploring, doing different things, finding my my next place. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you, Libra, is the decision, the worst part is making the point up to making the choice. It gets easier after you make the choice, because then you can actually put one foot in front of the other, cross things off that to-do list that you know you've been avoiding, to get yourself into a place where you feel free again, lighter, able to give to a situation, to yourself, instead of giving to, for example, let's just say you've been giving your whole life to paying back a debt, giving your whole life to paying off a mortgage, giving your whole life to pay off something that was not for you. It was just something that you had to that you thought that you should want, or thought that you needed. Maybe for some of you, you're paying this person, whoever that one was. Some of you, that person's still in your life, and you do fear a negative response from that person. For some of you, that is a decision that you have to make between giving to this situation, which is you're not getting anything out of, or giving to this other situation. I think this one here is the path of freedom. That's what I'm getting. Path of excitement, path of freedom. Freedom's important for you, Libra. Independence is important. I think it's important for this person too. But the thing is, there's also importance in connecting. And I think it's some kind of friendship connection there, which is going to be important for you, Libra. The seed has been planted. You've planted the seed, by the way, Libra. You have. Let me get more information about that, actually. What is this Ace of Pentacles for my Libras for the rest of August? Wow, look at this. Self-actualization. It's like a dream come true. A dream come true. Wow. Realizing the dream. Whatever that is for you, for some of you it's being able to work and travel, work and still have some freedom. For some of you, you're doing some kind of creative project which is going to give you a certain amount of freedom as well. So don't get you chained to a desk or anything like that here when it comes to your work. I get stardom, of course, in your field. I get recognition, reward for work, merit. So whatever you put your mind to and start taking action towards, whatever seed you've planted here is going to slowly grow into an idea, a realization, a breakthrough, and an answer to the challenges of the past, which is going to lead you to the right road. Because I think that you've been concerned about which road should I take. I think the road is going to be very clear for you in August. Which road is the road for prosperity for you. Wow, Libra. Loving this energy. So until then, I would say, if I can reassure you that success is on the horizon, I can give you that assurance. Nourish the seed. Don't let this seed go unwatered. Tend it just like a plant. The reason why I brought up my garden was, if you want something to grow in your life, you have to tend it every day. There's work involved. And if you don't, it becomes out of control, dies, and it just becomes more work down the line. So if you just do a little work each day to nourish this seed, Libra, it will eventually give you a reason to celebrate. I see a celebration of success all around. You know, Libra, I see you being very happy and fulfilled in the not too distant future. You know, I did say patience earlier, of course. It takes time for that seed to grow. But how fast the seed grows depends on how well you nourish it. If you nourish this seed, give it a lot of accelerant here, some fertilizer, I think it will grow quickly, more quickly than you might even be ready for. But you know what? Don't worry about that, because it feels like when it comes in all in this kind of rush. Like there's this patience on your side, Libra, and then when you make the decision, whoa, you want it to happen yesterday. Some of you're going to get a very rapid response once you make this choice. I get you're off and running. Libra, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this. Please press that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll be back a little bit later on with Capricorn. Bye for now, guys.